now here she comes. One half of the UWA Women's Tag Team Championship challengers at Pandamonium, representing the Angels, none other than Angel. Possibly one of the double X's quite known about the huge, great, successful moments in Pandamonium history. Like at Pandamonium 6, she did the unthinkable. She won a melee match for the Women's Championship against Renegade Dyva, Stacy Hardy, and Blue Angel to win her first and only Women's Championship in her career. Then a year later, she had that huge Urban Rules match against Ann and Tanner, which fought all over PGE Park. But unfortunately, she would not win that match. And who could ever forget when she was part of that huge ladder match for Women's Tag Team Championships last year, when she had a team up, or when she and Blue Angel was in the ladder match going up against Au Naturel and the Sisters of Soul for the Women's Tag Team Championships. And now, the Ursula Areano, the Argentinian scrapper, the current challenger for the Women's Championship, and she's going to face Stacy Hardy at Pandamonium for the Women's Championship in her hometown of St. Louis. Of course, like I said, they'll have that one-way ticket. No one thought that Stacy Hardy would make it to the match. But once she did, instead of going after Beth Vincent and Michelle McCool, who we all thought that was one who was responsible for taking her out in the back, going up against Ursula Areano, taking her out, doing the creepy cutter to her. Then she went out and destroyed Michelle McCool and Beth Vincent one by one, and got the pin. And we still haven't. And Stacy Hardy, wait a minute! Athena? Wait a minute, she's not supposed to be out here! Missy, what's going on? This is clearly not in the format, this is not in the program. I mean, we all know that Blue Angel, and there she is! She's actually in this match? I mean, we all know Blue Angel is probably not going to be able to make it in this match. And obviously, the next thing to do that they would probably do is get a replacement partner. But Pink Angel and Ursula Areano is actually managing Athena. She's actually willing to compete. She's not even allowed to compete here tonight because her career is officially over. This one simple mistake can render her in a wheelchair for the rest of her life. So she's out. So her being here in this match is a liability, is a lawsuit waiting to happen. But she's only signed a waiver to compete in only one match, and that's against Aaron Emily in the I Quit match at Pandamonium, not this match. So you know the enforcer's not going to agree to this. And she's actually willing to risk not only her livelihood with the company that she helped grow and helped build and helped give a job to these double X's, put all that in jeopardy by competing in this match tonight?
I guess Athena's going to go in for all-in gamble here. But it'd be a smart idea for them to save her for last, maybe a last resort in the corner to wait for a tag. Don't overuse her, overstress her out. You don't want her to retire for the rest of her life. But back to action here, Anna Tan, down drop kick to Pink Angel. Pink Angel back up and retaliating. Being on the apron, trying to get her hand involved. You don't want to overuse Athena in this one. You want to conserve. She wants to conserve her energy. Use some tie up there. Pink Angel Irish whip off the corner. Oh, wait a minute.
In this match, man, Pink Angel is definitely way out of her element here. I mean, she's teaming up with Athena, who is someone who she hasn't really ever been in a ring with at all in her entire career, if you can believe that. Not to mention her other partner, Ursula Areano, that we all know a storied past with these two. Who can ever forget that huge Asylum match that these two had back at Claim to Fame 2007? Back when Claim to Fame, look at this, Renegade Dyva that she was lowering the rope, sending Pink Angel to the outside. Who can ever forget back at Claim to Fame 2007? when the UWA was actually overseas back in Heathensville, Kemlon, and actually in the Destroyer's hometown. And yes, had that asylum match against Ursula Areano. And in that match, man, blood was shed, tears were made, and a lot of sweat, and all that good stuff between these two double X's. And yet, ever since then, those two have never seen eye to eye. And look at this, Athena's actually in the ring here. I mean, how is her? I mean, we all know that her body's on the brink of being paralyzed. This one simple move can totally screw up her spine here. And look at it, just cheap ass double teams like this that could cause such thing to happen. I mean, if Athena makes this one wrong mistake, like she overshoots a move, she lands the wrong way, or someone is crazy enough to come in behind and use hit with a steel chair or throw it through a table or something huge like that. I mean, she can be in a wheelchair for the rest of her life. I mean, why is she risking it all in this match here? Not only is she risking her livelihood, but that means she might not even be able to face Aaron Emily at Pandamonium, but we all know there's one thing Athena wants to do, is face Aaron Emily at Pandamonium, but she wants to be the one that, if she's going to go out in a blaze of glory, she's going to want to at least be there to end Aaron Emily's undefeated streak and prevent Aaron Emily of breaking the undefeated streak record, which is 31 weeks. Because if Aaron Emily goes through Pandamonium and wins, then she will break the all-time record.
Rock Jockey said a minute ago, if anyone was crazy enough to do something with Athena, well, just look in the corner of who she's facing. Three women in this match who are all notorious for doing crazy stuff, as you saw earlier. Sex and Violence, what they did to the Blue Angel. Of course they're gonna be crazy enough. So look at that, Athena, a missed move. That could put her rest of her career in peril right there. Her rest of her life in jeopardy. She has to be more wary. As I said, they should have had her like maybe as a last resort. And we saw her do a high-risk move earlier. Yes, get out of the ring. Conserve. She's already losing stamina.
Areano is in the ring. The Argentine scrap. Let's see what he can do. Because in a tan here. Hardy goes for a quick pin, and Renegade Dyva does not hesitate one bit to break up that pin. Believe me, Renegade Dyva going into the Urban Rules match at Pandamonium, she's not going to allow N10 to get too hurt and banged up to go into that match, because we all know Renegade Dyva. Not only did she fake being pregnant to get out of the match, but then N10 goes and takes out Blue Angel before the show starts. So you know these two are capable or stop at nothing to try to weaken their opponents and try to make their jobs as easy as possible at Pandamonium. So of course Renegade Dyva is not going to allow N10 to get injured, or even herself to get injured for that matter, going into that Urban Rules match.
I'm sure no one wants to get injured with just a few weeks before Pandamonium, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw these double X's play it really conservative in this match.
Between this time period and Pandamonium, these last few weeks of the path to Pandamonium, it's probably the most crucial. Because you see, every man and woman in the UWA can't afford to get injured right before Pandamonium. I mean, because if something goes wrong here, all their dreams will come down to a crashing end. I mean, Ursula Areano has been waiting a long time to finally get Stacy Hardy back in the ring one-on-one after what Stacy Hardy did to her family last year. I mean, Stacy Hardy did a queen bee cutter to her younger sister in the middle of the ring. And then, a few months later, she tried to end Ursula Areano's career by having Big Betty chokeslam her through the announce table. And then when Ursula Areano finally comes back in the UWA, he came so close, but yet so far from the Women's Championship. Wait a minute! A German suplex, that rope break there. But Stacy Hardy was there to end that dream once again by eliminating her back at Swerve Despair. And then Stacy Hardy became the 11th time Women's Champion. And now finally, Ursula Areano is going to finally get a a women's title match against her arch nemesis Stacy Hardy at Pandamonium.
And Candice came in the ring illegally, not to too much prevail there. She didn't get really much offense as she came in to help out her partner, Renegade Dyva. As you see, she's going to town on Ursula Areano now.